What's good? This is Trey with Legit Game coming to you with this video on how to attract beautiful women by doing the opposite of what most men do. So, one thing that will help you with your game and with your success with women is to understand that what most men are doing when it comes to women and attraction is wrong. So, you can learn a lot about what not to do just by observing the people around you. Now, a great way for you to know that most men are doing the wrong thing when it comes to pickup and attraction is because most men are struggling with women. If they were doing the right thing, then they wouldn't be struggling with women. So let me touch on some of the things that men do that is just completely wrong when it comes to women. So the first thing I would say, and it's probably the biggest one because I've noticed it when I go out with other guys, is excuses, right? So most men are not strong enough emotionally and mentally to just be honest with themselves and check themselves on the fact that they find excuses for everything. They find an excuse not to approach a woman. They find an excuse why they can't have beautiful women in their lives. They find an excuse why they should settle for a woman they don't really find that attractive. They find an excuse for why they went to a club or bar and went home with no numbers and no successful or positive interactions with women. Oh, I'm too ugly. Oh, I don't have enough money right now. Oh, my car is not good enough. Oh, I have no talk game. All of these things can be fixed. All of these things can be improved. All of these things can be, even if you have a weakness in one area, then you can develop a strength in another area that can help you overcome that weakness. So excuses in general are just not productive. And it's not just when it comes to women. It's with everything. It's with life. It's with business. Excuses doesn't get you anywhere. It just gives you a reason to stay where you are and to continue to struggle and continue to get underwhelming results with women and in life. So that's a big one. Don't make excuses. Like whenever, if something's not going your way, find a way to make it work. Whatever it takes, find a way to make it work. If you don't know the answer, go and get the answer from somebody who might know it. Ask them for help. Like go and ask for help if you're not getting the results you want. So excuses. Next thing is hesitating. So sometimes I'll be out with some of my friends at a club or a party or whatever, and they'll see a girl they find attractive, and instead of just making a move, because if you just sit there or stand there with this idea that you want to approach this woman, you don't do it, it kind of just brings down your energy, because you just kind of feel helpless, like, damn, like I want to approach her, but I'm too afraid, and just kind of puts you in a weak state, which can ruin your whole night, if you're not careful. So instead of, thinking about all this shit, just go up to the woman and approach her. Simple. She might reject you. She might say, oh no, sorry, not interested or whatever, but you always feel a lot better when you take the initiative, when you actually do what you want to do, as opposed to finding a reason not to do it. Or even sometimes a guy will make eye contact with the woman and she may smile. She may even make it clear that she's interested. And instead of the guy approaching right away to show that he is decisive and that he is emotionally healthy and he can approach a woman, he'll probably, look away or look down. Oh, that's horrible. Look down. Maybe take forever to approach. Maybe walk around the woman. Maybe wait till the end of the night when she's already forgotten who you are. But yeah, there's just like so many different versions of hesitating. But the point is, it's like, you know what you want, you know that you should approach, and you just don't do it. Okay, so that's something a lot of men do that is just not smart. Another thing is not having a way of attracting women. So basically just living a life that doesn't allow you to attract women. So what I mean by that is if you are basically living a life where you wake up, you go to work, you come home, watch TV, and just keep repeating that process, you have to ask yourself, how am I going to attract women with this routine? You know, unless you are in a work environment where there's a lot of women, a lot of opportunities for you to meet women, that kind of lifestyle is not set up in a way to attract women. So if you want to have a healthy life where you are meeting women and you have abundance and you don't have to be in this weird position where you feel desperate, like you have to just settle for whatever comes your way, you have to create a lifestyle that attracts women. So for example, pick up some extracurricular activities, maybe take some dance classes where women will be at, maybe salsa classes or maybe, do yoga, or maybe just follow your dreams. Go after your passion in life and build an attractive, put out energy into the world where you are, helping people or providing entertainment to people or just putting value out there, and in a way where people can see your value and come to you. So for example, if you're a musician, pursue that, go out and get some gigs, start performing or join a band or, get involved in the world so that you're out there and opportunities can present yourself. Of course, if you're putting yourself out there, there's going to be opportunities for you to meet women. Even if you're not approaching women like that, you can still find yourself in situations where women are around. Maybe a woman might approach you, or maybe you just end up in a situation where you're socializing and, one thing leads to another, and you may meet women that way. Or you can do what I do and approach women, go to clubs, go to bars, approach women in the daytime. Some people like online dating, you have Tinder, you have all that stuff. You have to actually set your life up for you to attract women. You can't just expect them to fall in your lap, because for majority of guys, it's just not going to happen like that. So, those are some of the things I feel like men do that is just wrong. Like I say, you just have to do for the most part, you just have to do the opposite of what most men are doing. Most men are just basically the best way for me to put it is just finding excuses as to why they are not getting attractive women in their lives. And I don't make excuses. I take responsibility for everything. So when I hear these excuses, I check people on them. Like if I see, let's say we're in a club, right? And I see, I'm with my boy in the club. I'm with one of my boys in the club, and I see two girls standing by the bar, right? And I'm like, hey, we should go and talk to those girls, right? And then one of my the friend that's with me, he says, oh yeah, but they're not that cute. Here's the thing. What he's doing, first of all, that's an excuse, but he could choose to look at it in a better way. Yeah, maybe they're not that cute. Maybe he's right? But what's better? To stand around and just look at people and just look like you're just there for no reason, or to go and talk to two women who we don't have to pick them up. We don't have to flirt. We don't have to do any of that, but let's just go and talk to them. We're in an environment, a social environment where people do want to meet other people. Not everyone wants to meet other people, but, majority of people there in a social environment want to socialize with other people. So, he's just finding an excuse. Oh, they're not cute enough. Who did I say anything about how they look? Or let's just go and talk to them. Maybe they have other friends somewhere in the club, and they're probably more attractive or whatever. But point being, the main thing is really excuses. So just look at, like, observe the people around you. You know what I mean? The guys who are doing well with women and the guys who are not doing well with women. The guys who are doing well with women, look at what they're doing and try to take some of what they're doing and do it yourself so you can be good with women. The guys who are not doing good with women, do not listen to their advice. Do not do what they do. Do the opposite. Literally do the opposite. Stop putting women on pedestals and doing things for them without them even showing any interest in you and all this crazy stuff that guys do. I mean, this video could be very long. I just didn't want to go too deep, get too long with this video and get too deep. But if you want to know, some more of the things that guys are doing that's just wrong, just hit me up and I'll let you know. All right. So if you want more free tips and advice on how to pick up women, go to legitgame.com. Also, if you want personal help coaching from me, go to facebook.com/real Trey Morgan. All right. Thanks for watching. Peace.